Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. A couple days ago, the Chicago Cubs called up one of their top prospects, Pete Crow Armstrong. We're expecting PCA to get on base, steal a base or two, and play outstanding defense in center field. Now, he was part of that trade with Javier Baez, and I do still keep up with those old Cubs. And Javier, he's played, I think, 7 games in September. He has struck out 3 times in 2 of those games. Total of 6 times, but in each of those 2 games, he struck out 3 times. That's a lot. Random fact, I know. All right, class is in session. Today's lesson is dedicated to the number 19. And do you want to know who doesn't strike out? That's right, Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn, San Diego Padre, Mr. Padre, played for 20 years, and I had to look this up again. He struck out 3 times in a game once against Bob Welsh, and I kind of remember him more as a A, but he did it with the Dodgers. But the only time in his career, and I also looked up where Tony Gwynn over 300 batting average for his career. If his average were to dip below 300, he would have to go hitless in over 1,000 plate appearances. I mean, that's hitting, folks. Like when I was a kid, like we just idolized our 300 hitters. And if your favorite player dipped below like 280, you were starting to get worried. Nowadays, 280 is like unheard of almost. But one of the things I found out new about Tony Gwynn was the obviously opening day for all ballparks. It's going to be packed. Everyone's there. But in San Diego, they call the second game of the year the Tony Gwynn opening day. Tony would always comment on those fans that came out to the second game of the year to support the Padres. You know, myself as a kid, I loved the Tony Gwynn Sports Illustrated issue, kind of taught you how to build your own batting cage. So kids out there, maybe YouTube or go to your library, see if they have a copy of that still. I don't know. All right, now on to the contest. Let's see what we have here, folks. My goodness, looky here. Look who's on top. Now, this is not going to last, but Sports Card Ripping Teacher with 4 points, and the big touchdown maker of the weekend was Jordan Love with 3 touchdowns. Man, oh man. Let's hear 3 good nerds. They had 3 touchdowns. Grandmaster of Cards had 2. Doogie's Dugout had 3. Nikki 2 times had 2. Cards by Mark is flying off for the home run challenge, but 1 touchdown so far. He'll probably, lay in the weeds low and then wait for baseball season to be done to really turn it on, I'm guessing. The Kid of Cards, 3 touchdowns. What the Kraken, 0. Come on, man. I know you're going to pull it out this week. Lamar, he's my fantasy football quarterback, so I do have big things planned for Lamar Jackson in week 2. Lively Card Collector, 1. And then our entry at the end, God is Great and Wildcat. I had to go through between what God is Great commented and Wildcat's 1 insert, but they had 0 as well with Burrow, Pacheco, Pickens, and Breeze Hall. So the good kid, folks, is in first place. That's not going to last, trust me. But here's what we have. For Session 1, which is the first 4 weeks, the winner of Session 1 will get one of these custom cards that Graham has been making. They're pretty cool, using these stickers I had to give out to students. Jair Alexander, Derrick Henry, Justin Jefferson. They're 101s here, so we'll kind of find out either favorite baseball or football player of yours and get that out to whoever has the best record or most touchdowns in the first session, which is weeks 1 through 4. And if I win, I'll give it to the second person. But again, don't get all excited. I'm not going to be able to hold on to that lead probably. All right, I'm excited about this product, Bowman's Best. There was a time where a 25% off coupon they had at Fanatics did work for these, so I did get in on it, and I had a gift card as well. So I usually save my gift card sometimes for Notre Dame gear, but I'm holding off this year, not wanting to buy anything new. Instead, spend the gift card on some baseball or football cards. So we have these mini boxes. There are 6 packs in each one. And I'll do one a week every time that I do one of the fantasy football updates. And I did see on my watch, Cards by Mark is looking for the update here. So this will be coming out once my lunch is over. We are guaranteed one autograph in each of these mini boxes. All right, Graham is pretty excited about this. He does love college players. Sometimes I don't know all of them. Mississippi State, Will Rogers, who I think is a country music singer, actually. Nathaniel Dell out of Houston, the Cougars. Pretty sharp-looking card coming up now. Out of the University of Michigan. That's a sharp card. Is it numbered? It's not, but a mini diamond there. As a Notre Dame fan, I am not a fan of Michigan. Just putting it out there, folks. And a campus captain, Van Dyke. Tyler Van Dyke. And Xavier Worthy. I'm going to have to look all those guys up. Class is dismissed.